When I first moved to Nashville, Tennessee, I initially thought I wanted to be a singer. I still love to sing and perform, but at that time, the first legitimate job that I got, I was working with adults with developmental disabilities. And I became the full-time caregiver of a young man who had cerebral palsy, mild intellectual disability, and he changed my life. I guess I'd never worked in that field, and he showed me the resilience of what people are made of, and I got to know him, I think, on a level deeper than I'd ever known anybody. And he actually, at that time period in my early 20s, insecure, didn't know anybody in a new culture, he became my best friend because he was so knowable. And I think it was supposed to be the other way around, but he healed me in a lot of ways. And so from that point forward, I think there was just something that he put in my heart that said, I want to know people or give people an opportunity to be known the way Corey did for me. And so that was, I think, the first seed. My role at Reedsburg Area Medical Center is I'm a behavioral health counselor, primarily telehealth. I am here a couple times during the year, and we'll get to meet as many of our patients in person as I can, but primarily telehealth out of Tennessee. I would say the ones that I've primarily seen throughout my career, starting off, it was severe persistent mental illness. So that started off with schizophrenia, bipolar 1, major personality disorders, and loved that field. Later on, went more into working with addictions, whether that's substance, behavioral addictions. So, you know, name any substance and name any, you know, gambling, eating disorders, anything. It can be anything. But I would say where it always seems to lead me back to is attachment. And my fascination in learning about how we attach, and what are the reasons why we don't, and why that is. And I love that journey. I love that. Yeah, so I'd say that's where everything has kind of led me. What I find most rewarding in my career is when people see themselves in the absolute light that they were created to be. And they don't need me anymore. They don't need anybody or anything anymore. I chose Reedsburg Area Medical Center primarily because of Dr. Stephen Benish, and he's been one of the biggest influences on my career. The way he sees people and values people has the power and strength to change lives, and I saw that happen with him as a professor and as a supervisor. And I still say this to this day, but then I thought, wow, if I can be a little bit like that, I'll do something good in this world. And so when the opportunity came to work with him, to continue to learn from him, it was an honor, and I'm honored to be here and do that. So I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a Wisconsin Midwest girl who has never quite completely got rid of my accent, living in the South. Everywhere you go, there are definitely special things about where we come from, but I don't think we're all that different, ultimately.